せーの。Hi hi!
Oh, oh, uh-oh. That was weird.
Hi hi! Nicchiketto desu!
Happy Monday! I'm going to make myself a little bit bigger so you can look at my pretty face. Anyway,
Hi hi! Nicchiketto desu!
happy Monday! It is great to see you. We are playing Fog. I don't know anything about this game, like at all. Except for I know the first, like, 5 seconds. But that's it! That's it. I otherwise know nothing. It is a Yume Nikki fan game. It is a YNO project fan game, so you can play this game as well. And fairly easily. I don't know anything about this game other than apparently the protagonist is named Leon. As I have learned approximately 5 seconds ago, I'm not sure if his shirt is an infinity symbol or the autism symbol. It's unclear, but hey! We're ready to jump in. Hi, Lorenz! It's great to see you! Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's 3 dreamers. I probably should start with Leon. Door probably... Okay. Door doesn't go anywhere. Balcony? Oh! Well, they were right about something. There is fog in this game. Thank you so much for Cerealies! Yay! It came out in a weird blue tone. Are you seeing this? There was like a blue Michi there for a second. Thank you so much! It's supposed to... Actually, wait. Okay.
Alright.
My dream balcony has no fog, but it has a nice little arrow, which is nice. This is actually something I might implement into mine, because I liked the system. Ooh. Do I have to go in just this door? Can I go somewhere else? Is it only this door? You can't tell me what to do. Maybe... You know what? Let's start with this red door. It's not where I'm supposed to go. Hopefully it won't matter. Impalement world. Also, hang on a second, what is that? Oh, it's badges! Interesting. Well, let's go into Impalement World, shall we? Oops. And it shifted me downward. Bloody Sky World. This looks like a place where I might get chased. There's some kind of creature in the corner. Also, happy Memorial Day if you celebrate. We celebrated, by doing a nice barbecue, which is why I'm late. You know, there's a lot of blood. But yeah, I otherwise know nothing about this game, but I am excited to try it out. I always know that, like, the first, like, 5 minutes of a fan game, like, the very, very, very first impression, are not enough because you haven't come to any of the interesting stuff yet. Water fountain campus. Interesting. But I do like what I see so far. Convention center. Okay, there's some elves. I have no money. Are those like spades? That door is locked. Makes a nice noise though. There's a little soda machine. Man, I've gotten so spoiled on soda machines because of Tuki. Because in Tuki you get like, I don't know, like whatever amount of money just right off the bat. And let me tell you, I've gotten so spoiled with just constantly getting money. I also haven't played any Yume Nikki fan games in a little while, or really any Tuki in a couple weeks, and it's been refreshing to come back to it. Because I really like Yume Nikki fan games. Just something about them. I've already unlocked a badge. It's a face! Cool. Most Yume Nikki fan games have the influence of Protagonists culture, which is, they are a precursor to the Nazc. Alright, well, they are a precursor to the Nazca people, and the reason for this theme is because it is seen a lot in, it's seen a lot in recurring motifs. You know, like all the weird, you know, like all the weird imagery in, like, in Yume Nikki that looks very, like, for lack of a better word, like alien sort of tribal? That is from the Protagonists culture. The stairway. So that's why it shows up in a lot of games. It's just kind of... It's kind of a Yume Nikki fan game like staple. Because of the first one. One of the biggest examples is a rug. The rug that's in Madotsuki's room has like... I don't like how that thing is looking at me, let me tell you. I also can't open this. Kinda weird. I like the music so far. It's very easy listening. Because oftentimes when I have a problem with a lot of fan games because they're just not good on the ears, but this one is pretty good. Mutating hallway anomaly. Okay. Hi Tomas, it's great to see you! Okay. That made my eyes hurt a little bit, but that's okay. Well, I can't get past that, can I? But there's an arrow, so maybe I get like some kind of like weapon so I can get rid of it? Sure. This area reminds you of chocolate. Arrow World Bridge. I actually kind of like the sprite style. It's growing on me. At first I was like, okay, this is like... The sprite style is like decent. But I kind of like the style to it. I can't think of how best to describe it, though. Is this where we came in? Yeah, okay. These zombies don't seem to mind. Okay. I guess it wants me to go this way. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, but that just goes here. Then I could follow it here. Anyway, I have been super busy this week. A lot of sitting in the car, and let me tell you, like... Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. This is a... Okay. Alright. Interesting. Oh! Interesting! I didn't expect that. This is clearly a puzzle, and you know how good I am with puzzles. I'm amazing at puzzles. Oh, oh. Stress balls! Alright, what does it do? It must be the perks. Leon, he, him. Oh. Interesting. Self, mind, memory, intellect, and ego. The greater struggle? I believe it. Huh. This is an interesting system. I have not seen this in a fan game. Oh. Whoa. Oh god. No, please. Why do I have to have something that assaults my eyes? You know, I find watching it with my peripherals is like much better. There's also like Maybe I'll get something that's like some kind of key? I would like some kind of key for these things, because I can't open them. But yeah, they seem like weird equips rather than, items. Maybe this one doesn't have effects you collect. I don't know, I'll be interested to try this one, because it has a very interesting system to it that I have not- oh, that's a funny face, I like that. Let's go there! Can we go in the funny face door? He's going, ah! Can we go in the funny face door? I will admit though, Leon is very slow, because again, you get, you get very used to, ah, there's another white desert. Ah, the white deserts that are in every single fan game. Usually most of them do not offer anything new and are pretty boring. I'm not blown away by this white desert. It seems that white desert levels tend to be like a staple of fan games, though. This one goes to nowhere. Is there really nothing here? I mean, it is called Nowhere, right? This one also has tagged with a puzzle game, which I am not super excited about. Also, does it? Okay. I guess it just looks weird from walking from the back, but I've actually made more progress on my own fan game for the Dream Jam. I've been having a game dev friend help me out with it, and let me tell you, it is going much smoother. Yeah, is there nowhere this goes? This doesn't look like it goes anywhere. End the game. Effects? Okay. What is the S? NS. Is that my sanity? Remember? Save the game while dreaming? Okay. Most fan games don't have that option, so it's kind of nice. Man's bedroom. Save. File 1. Man, I had a very interesting dream. I had a very interesting dream tonight, and it was not great. Or I guess it was this morning. Interesting, okay. It still wants me to go through this door, so I guess I will. Cool. These worlds are also kind of a staple of fan games, but I don't mind this one because I think it's cute. Blue stairs. Let me tell you though, I've been having a hell of a time with the tile sets though, because I don't know, the tile sets have been finicky for me this time. But I don't want to talk too much about my fan game when there's a fan game in front of me. So this is showing me that I need 101 hearts, which I have. It's interesting that this thing has like a system where you need to have certain stats to get through here. Another dub room. Dub bridge. Interesting. Oh. Well, this can't be good. What happens if I go to the danger door? Office complex, east stairway. Kind of blend in here. East wing. you have another face? No? N equals 1. Ah, back in the mutating hallway. It is nice that there's little guiders like that. Because I'm thinking about implementing a kind of a similar thing. It's helpful when there's a lot of things where it's like you're not actually sure what's a door and what's not. Oh, there's a... Assuming these yeah, these guys are bad. However, they don't seem to trap you, which is interesting. They do not seem to trap you at all. Now, if I go when the door says 1... Okay, I don't think it actually matters. This is pretty standard, at least. I think that warning is just there to be like, hey, there's a thing in here. Seems like the worlds are very, is complex. Normally, this guy looks like he has little teeth.
Little teeth. Just like me. Little teeth. Very cute.
Okay, that is also the west stairway. What happens if we go north from here? I think I already went north. What about here? Or maybe this is the way I came? Sewer. Cool. Always love a good sewer level. This one looks fucked up. Wait a second. Oh, wait. Oh. Huh? Oh, that's an elevator! Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, and a dead girl. Well. That's interesting. Destroyed office. Is that just a noise of me walking over the blood? Maybe it is. Well, is that like... I don't know what's going on with her, other than she's dead. I think that's very clear. Okay, here we go. To the sewer! Is this really all there is? Open space. There's a 2 key level that looks similar to this one. I don't like all of these noises though, I will admit. Is that like a little crawl through? Ah, Blood Sky World. None of these have maps, which is to be expected. I'm gonna actually turn the audio off for this one, because I don't like how it sounds. Man, it always puts me in like a warm fuzzy feeling when like I'm streaming. I don't know. You just go all nice and relaxed and can sit back, I guess. Oh, I wonder if these are, well, on first thought I was like, these are probably like blood cells, but they kind of have weird faces, so maybe not. Not that there's anything wrong with blood cells with weird faces, though perhaps, I mean, not the healthiest thing if they're like sickle cells. I don't remember what a sickle cell even looks like. And this is, it's saying that I don't have enough, let's see, up arrow. Up arrow is... I'm not sure. It's a stat. But it's saying my stat is not high enough. It's fine. I'd really like to find something that would help me walk around quicker though. That would be really nice. Because right now I'm walking around real slow. Another blood maze. Do these guys talk? Nope. They got nothing to say. Good old mazes. Alright, up we go. Yeah, this just goes to Blood Sky World. Usually they put the speed effect kind of close by. Like, usually, like, the door closest so the player will, like, naturally gravitate toward it. Or at least that's the old school approach to it. Or so I've been told. I never noticed it until I did a bunch of reading and I was like, oh, okay, that's actually a noticeable pattern with a lot of fangames. And it kind of makes sense. But personally, I like having an axis that like gives you equal opportunity to like pick whichever door you want to go through first, rather than like trying to get you to go to the one that's closest. I always go with whatever door calls to me the most. Usually that's not the closest door. Usually it's like it's real quiet down here, except for the sound of my wet little feet. Oh. Well, that's not good. Banshee! Cool! Thanks, dude. Banshee. Become a Banshee. Shift, return to Nexus. Okay, cool! That's a handy one. I probably should not be oh, that noise also is not a great one. But that is okay. I wonder how many doors there are. The one disadvantage to this Nexus is it does take a lot longer, it does take a lot longer to navigate. The stairway idea is definitely cool. This is something I actually briefly considered when thinking about a fan game of my own. But I think I would do my stairway, like, I thought about this a little bit. Hi, Desmamic! Or Desmamic? Demis? Wait a second! I think I've met you! Hi! It's great to see you! Wait, yeah! Oh, no. I can't get too excited. There's a dude, I can't get too excited. I'm trying to remember what your nickname was. Yeah, I'm at the party. Nice. Do we actually have one in here? Oh god, it's the rainbow maze. I can't say I like this one. Desmond mice, okay. Okay, the music is kind of banging. It's simple, but like, it's effective. Oh, we get to go down here. Another compact world. I feel like the names could be a little bit more creative, but... Dreamer Lab. Well, what happened to that one? Crystal. Cool. It is a perk, apparently. Self, mind, memory, ego? If I get the blood up. Whoa, that's cool. That's pretty damn cool. Music in this game is very cool. Yeah, I like the music so far. There are a few tracks that hurt my ears and I'm not huge on. However, so yeah, let me turn into a banshee real quick and come on. Come on. But yeah, I've never played Fog, so I don't 100% know what I'm doing, but it is enjoyable so far. Only disadvantage of this Nexus is I wish the doors were closer together. Because finding all of them, it is a very cool idea though, and it does make the game feel more labyrinthian. Maybe not the best design for a Nexus, but it is it has its pros and cons. I think it's pretty damn cool, I will say that. But navigating it is a little bit less convenient, I will say that. Is there nothing here? Just a nice luscious grass, the apple green grass. Unless these are like... Yeah, no, they're not. Ooh, that one is a different color, which usually means something is oh, yeah. Intermediate path. Well, okay. Did I stray too far? Path to pyramid? Okay. Where's the pyramid? Is there a pyramid around here? What kind of pyramid? Are we talking like Egyptian pyramid? Or there's an 8-ball in the way. 8-ball. Cool. Become an 8-ball. Do I walk faster with that? No, but it looks cool. So maybe that's an 8 on his shirt. Ah, the classic. This is pretty much... I hope this isn't a recolor from the Yume Nikki area. Although I do like the color changing aspect, it's rather pretty. You don't see these too often in fan games though, so it's a little bit of a refreshing change. Grass world, top of pyramid. Can I not do anything with this? Surely there must be something. Banshee? Maybe not Banshee? You don't seem to it was super chaotic. Yeah, how did that go? I would imagine trying to keep everyone together would probably be really tricky. Down we go. I wish I could just slide down, that would be great, but we do not have such luxury, which is okay. Cover a bunch of Tuki finding pages and then fog was revealed. Find my pages or something. There's a couple areas in Tuki you can do that. Intermediate area? No, just grass world. I want to circle my Slenderman. It's hard not to. It's kind of like if a joke was like presented right in front of you. It's just like, hey. The one thing I do want to try
Is if I wake up.
Also, you can save in the dream world, but that kind of like weirds me out. There's nothing wrong with the game being able to like do that. Because there's several fan games that you can do that in. The one thing I want to try is to change Dreamer. Tegan. I see the UI changes. It's a painful shade of bright pink now. That is my so anyway. Yeah, let's change that back. So this is Tegan. Cool. It's really foggy on the back. It almost looks like an ocean. Can't go through the door. Do I not have a bed? I don't know if I do. Oh! That does not look like a bed. Or anything close to a bed. I know it's from a side view, but it's very difficult to tell that is a bed. I think it would be rather difficult to identify it. Well, it's dark. What could go wrong? Oh god. Oh god. That thing's bad, right? Yeah, that thing's bad. It is rather nice that the chasers, just, bring you back, though. Because, most chasers don't do that. And I have a feeling I'm about to get a buddy. But I'm already in the dream world, so... Hello, cool kid! Man, you cannot see our names at all. By design. Okay, just making sure. You never know. Also, you are like much faster than me. Man, how is Cool Kid so fast? Is there a speed upgrade? Oh. Anyway, say hello to Cool Kid. Cool Kid is much faster than me. Oh, where does this go? Oh. Oh, is that just the unfinished symbol? I'm starting to think that might be an unfinished symbol. I also... Oh, okay. That actually did something. Interesting. I don't know if the dream worlds are connected, but I'm excited to find out. Cool, can you speed, demon? Man, I am so slow. I always have had mixed feelings about having dreams, Is there really nothing we can do here? There's really nothing. What do you mean? How come that's nothing? Really? That should be something. That's stupid. Why is that nothing? I wonder if high speed is just like an attribute or something. 5, 8, 7. I sure hope this area doesn't require math, cause I don't want to be doing no math. Oh, there's a guy down here. Yeah, let's ignore him. What's in here? Ooh. Glitch World Face Path. Odd. Something like that. And a sad one and a hungry one. Ah, the White Desert. Does this White Desert lead anywhere? No way, White Desert from Yume Nikki. Every single one, I swear. Is there anything in this one? Like at all? Is it just... It's just more of a White Desert. The copycat White Desert levels are so common. Kinda looks like there's nothing. I also assume you're faster than me because of like a speed upgrade? And I remember if you go here, this is nowhere. I don't think there's anything in here either. Oh, maybe it's an item then. As far as I know, there's nothing here. Yeah, okay. In fact, perks. Dream. I don't understand what the N, the O, and yet. Or, no, those are 2 zeros. Maybe if well, I don't have anything. I guess I gotta wake up. Let's try that. A few effects for taking so far. Nope, not here. Not here. Not here. Well, I guess I could save my game. I guess. I won. I assume it's split between the dreamers. Also, yeah, I really don't like her bed. It doesn't look like a bed. I'm sorry. She doesn't even look like she's in it. Everyone joked about Emery, the third protagonist, being called Themski. Well, somebody's gotta be Themski. The Holy Trinity. Alright, let's see. I'm the slowest creature known to man. Slowest creature known to man. It looks like there are some of the same doors. Maybe all, but there's also new ones. That's interesting. We can go in Tegan's room. Oh. Or not. We can... Guess because it's another protagonist store. It's not ours. But we can go in Tegan's worlds, which is interesting. Or at least let me check this. Can we go in Tegan's worlds? Not Tegan, sorry. Not Tegan. But no, I'm thinking of Leon. So there's Leon, and there's Tegan. And Coco wants to go in the rainbow. Oh no, it's this one. This world is pretty. Our hair blends in though. I didn't walk around here too much. Let's see what we can find. How much longer have you played, cool kid? Man, it's always fun to have friends for these adventures, cause like I don't know, like exploring alone is one thing, but exploring with buddies is always cool. But man, I wish I could see your username half the time, cause well, there's a question mark on these things, which I guess you can't do anything with. What is around here? There's a heart thing. Excuse me, I guess it's a frowny face. I thought it was a skull. And this says... Friend. Friend. Friendship? Yeah, it says friendship! Yay! And then some weird moons. Friendship! And what is this? Oh yeah, it's a moon! Are there any doors in here? That's cute though. The power of friendship. This cube doesn't do anything. Also, I assume that this thing just means it's unfinished. Because I thought that was like a warning, like there are chasers in this area, but it seems like it's just telling me it's unfinished. Is there anything down to here? What? Where did you go? Did you go to the Shadow Realm? What did you find? Is there a... Oh. There's a puzzle. Of course there's a puzzle! Are the puzzles in this game difficult? I have found that they're not too bad so far, but I've only tried out, like 2 or 3 of Logan's. We all know I'm terrible at puzzle games. Like, so bad at puzzle games. Just step on these trails randomly, that's what I did. Aye aye. No, it's gotta be something. So if it... So if it's in here, there's like... It's just the blue ones. There must be something here. And it's only with this one? Wait a second. Wait a second. Hang on a second. I'm gonna turn up my sound volume like stupidly high. Okay, I think I... Let's see. I think it has something to do with... Guessing it's like a do-re-mi, but I'm not sure. Hmm. Hello. Welcome back. It's an audio pattern of some camera, hey, camera, hey. There we go. Oh, cool, I got it. Cool. Cool kid, stop spoiling all the effects, man. Although I don't mind too much. This is really the only... This is my reward for this? I feel like the game is laughing at me! There's nothing else? Yeah, I'm not actually sure. It's some kind of music puzzle. It might have been do a pattern that, like... There are different rewards based on the character you're playing as. Good to know. So this doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, that's... I was like, why did the audio get so much worse? But that's because I had it too high. There we go. Alright, let's see. Friends! Also, man, I can finally see your username. Now, I don't know if this is... Where is this? Oh. I think I was here earlier. I think there's a chaser here. I'm not certain, but... It's a... Yeah, there is. It's a... Oh. Is that just straight up a gun? Nice. Or maybe it's a hatchet. Maybe it's a hatchet. Just go somewhere? Where does it go? Space station? Cool. Kid. Niche. Pager. Burps? Why didn't they give me a phone? Wouldn't we all like to know that? Alright, well let's check down here. The concourse? I'm not really sure what the numbers on things have to do. Is it a door? No. Not a door. Maybe they mean nothing and they're just like aesthetic things. What's in here? Graffiti world. And there must be something to open these boxes. Or maybe it's with a certain character. Kid has gotten out yet another weapon. What could go wrong? I've always had mixed feelings about ones with like 2 dreamers or 3 dreamers. I have nothing against them. But I don't know if it really adds to the story. Although I'm not really sure if this one has any story. Oh, that's a key! Never mind, that's not a weapon. That's a key. That would make sense. Hi, Jam Cloud, it's great to see you! I am a clown and Cool Kid has a key. It's EA. Is that saying the game is unfinished? Don't pre-order unfinished games. It's never worth it. Never worth it. I'm just kidding. Which makes sense. Man, that's a big key. Yeah. Nope, I do not. And I assume it's only for, I assume it's only for Leon. But man, there are so many boxes. Do the boxes respawn? Are they always there? Listen, man, I wish this game had maps, but it doesn't. It does not, so. I don't know if this goes anywhere further. There's a cool area up ahead. Well, I will trust you. Let's go see the cool area. Let's go see the cool area. Remember, I am the slowest creature you've ever met. Starting to feel like a sheep tour. Oh, other way? I finally went to clown school, everybody. I finally graduated. Also, hang on a second. I'm gonna move myself down just a little bit. There we go. Nice. Captain's quarters. Well, I can tell you I'm not in love with that sound. Is this a waiting thing? Or is it a chance? Is this chance? Does this do anything? Does this do anything? A neat little alcove, though. There's a box here if you're playing with Leon. I've been bamboozled! There is no box. No box for me. But that is okay. Actually, what is down here? Because I'm kind of curious. Unless this is just a dead end. It's yet another star path. Oh, there's a guy down there, so, if I keep a wide berth, should be maybe okay? Maybe? Oh. Well, this is different. Campus with a blood fountain. That's great. And school. This is the same tile set as the sewer? Here, I want to show you. And is greater than or equal to 100? I think that's what that means. Hard to say. What's in here? There's something about this place that makes me weirdly, like, not necessarily uneasy, but like, it doesn't feel right. Hang on, let's go back in. I didn't realize that was just the door. So this is this one. Then if you go up, okay, sorry about that. Had to ask a loved one a question. Oh, I accidentally saved the game. That's cool. Yeah, this is the boys' bathroom. There is some kind of severed head. Okay. Excuse me. Or maybe there's a girl behind the counter? I'm not sure. And there's a demon in this one. Honestly, as far as like creepy school bathrooms go, not too bad. Martha's costume. Who's Martha? There's another box. Starting to think I should have came as the other protagonist, although I wouldn't be able to open any of these, so it wouldn't matter. Thank you. Blood Fountain Campus. I feel like reusing these areas is a little bit lazy. Blood Maze 2, Electric Boogaloo. Like, you can reuse a tile set and that's fine. But I don't really get this repetition. You could... I guess the one way to get around this would be like the whole like White Desert A, White Desert B. Oh, this one doesn't have anything for me. Cause I'm Tegan. Is Tegan a girl's name? I feel like I've only met one Blood Maze B. I thought it said Blood Maze A and I was like, oh god. So it seems like all the worlds, no matter the protagonist's interlock somehow. Well, this doesn't look good. What's behind door number 1? Okay, it is a scary thing. That was a little frightening. Just a little. Not gonna lie, that did scare me. Okay, so it gives you this... So that's where the answer to the puzzle is, I think. I assume that's it. Anyway, that was scary. And the demon got me again, because I didn't realize it was... Oh! Can we just keep doing that? Cool! Can I sit here? No. Can I go back to bed? Yeah, I can! Oh my gosh, see me! Yeah, okay. What about the computer? Nothing? What about this conspicuous drawer? No. Okay. Wait a second, actually, hang on a second. Does this door open? It does. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Mentally, this feels very much like the Zoo Tycoon 2, like, horror movies. Which are not that scary, but, like, as a kid, they scared me. Oh. Cool, that goes back to the Nexus. Let me save my game real quick. So taking horror movies? Yeah, N41. You don't have to save separate files for these, do we? I wish there was a way that would give you, like, all the stats. Change streamer. Oh. I am much smaller. Oh. Emery's nexus is completely different. I feel like Emery might also be slower. Oh. Well, that's definitely not signs of demonic activity. I feel like I like this nexus better because there's less walking, but there's not really any consistency. Second station. I've unlocked a new badge with some kind of creature face on it, but like, I didn't see anything? Is there something here that I'm not seeing? There's like a creature face. Oh, well there's Cool Kid. It gave me a badge with like a creature face on it, but I don't see anything. Third station. Is this an area? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's not. Let's not, and let's say we did. Okay. Keep in mind that it was like the keep in mind that it was like the quote-unquote like one of those things where it's just like kids making quote-unquote horror movies that aren't scary, but they're scary like as a kid. It's just like, oh, I don't know, there's a lot of mediums that like kids can tell stories through, and I really encourage it because it encourages growth later on. Because I don't, if I hadn't written stories like that as a kid, I don't know if I would write right now. Well, that is a shadow. Is there something in there? Oh. Interesting. Dream bedroom. Goes to Rainbow Maze. Neon World. Okay. Is this just like everything in the map? Or... I was like, maybe it's better to have a nexus like this, but then I thought about it and it's just like, this doesn't feel right to me. This feels like there's just too many doors. Get down to the other level. Minecraft movies, 20... Yeah, basically that equivalent. I noticed. How do I get down there? Okay, how do I get down there? Help. Is there a door that has you get down there? This one maybe? Nope. How are you doing that? Oh, okay. Understood. Understood. Why is there blood under my desk? Oh. Oh, cool! You know what? I'll take it. That's fantastic and I love it. Can I save my game anywhere? Or does Emery not exist? Okay, cool. Now I know. There's a dead mouse under the bed. It's a speed effect. Go back, it's really easy to get. Oops. Once I do get the red... Oh my fucking god. I'm so tired of that copy pasta. I'm so fucking tired of it, man. After you see that copy pasta like 800 times, like... Skyworld. Okay, there's... Probably should wait until Cool Kid comes back with that effect. Otherwise... Oh, Leon's in here. My theory might be that Emery might not be real. Oh wait, there's a door here. That goes to the nightmare balcony. That's interesting. Tegan's dream room. Interesting. Why is this an option? How do we get back to the... Man, it's so good to be fast in these levels. Did that rat copy pasta originate from, like, collective unconscious? Where are we going, Cool Kid? Hip. Ship. Oh my god, there's so much- Are you sure you don't want to get the speed effect? This is it, like, literally takes like 5 seconds. You probably should get it. Let me just very briefly, Is there a way back? Guess it's through here. No? I'm so confused on how to use this Nexus. I'm so confused on how to use this Nexus. How the fuck does it work? Another blood maze. Is it through here? Strange. Is it getting- oh my god. Come on, camera. I think this camera might be dying, unfortunately. Or maybe it's just not, How do we get back to the dream room? Red Temple, Great Hall. This doesn't look like a good place to be. With how many areas is unlocked with Emery, I feel like Emery should be like... Oh, that's probably good. With how many areas Emery has unlocked, I feel like Emery should come East room. I feel like Emery should be an unlock. I'm pressing all these switches, but I don't know what any of them do. Which can't be good. I also know for sure I don't feel safe in here. Like, at all. Emery also can't save in the dream world. Interesting. No effect? Should have done something. Yeah, wake up from the dream. How do I save as Emery? This is just my bed? Yeah, okay. But yeah, that doesn't lead back, so that's weird. Why doesn't that lead back? EGA Street. EGA present. What does that do? Give it to Leon in his bedroom. Okay. Interesting. Glitch World Labyrinth. This guy, look at this guy. What do the numbers mean? So you're telling me the only way is through the chaser hallway, okay. Cool. A2 600 world, northeast, southwest, west, east. Okay. Indigo box, orange box. Give it to Black Greg in heaven. Who the fuck is Black Greg and why are they in heaven? Black Greg in heaven? I'm so confused. Everything was starting to make sense and then we got to Emery and it was just like, what the fuck is going on? Things used to make sense. Side world, okay. Well. I will say though, exploring as Emery does— oh, there's Cool Kid! I found you again. And I can't get around that. Oh well. Basement. That is a demon. right now I'm... Oh, is this dream bedroom changed where it is? Well, that's annoying. Like, really annoying. That's super annoying. Or maybe it just goes up there? Hmm. I don't think that's like a pressed noise. I thought it was like the noise of a button being pressed. Does anyone know where Black Greg in heaven is? Aw. So long, farewell, now. Yeah, they sent me to prison. It won't stop me though. Will not stop me. I'm not really sure what to think of this fan game. I thought like everything was starting to make sense. It was like, okay, well I don't know the relation between Tegan and Leon. But my current theory is that, well, I originally thought the Leon might not be alive because the Nexus is different. And because like to get to the Nexus you jump out the window. So that series still kinda still stands for me. Don't forget about Leon. Black Greg in heaven. Leon in his bedroom. How do I get to Leon's bedroom? I think I need to get, I think I need to get to the regular Nexus, right? Which means I could go for any of these. Don't forget about Leon. How can I get to Leon's room? Because I remember really briefly one of the rooms at the bottom. Okay. It's not that one. This Nexus is simultaneously works great and also is annoying as hell. I don't like it how the door moves, or at least oh, that was a present. Who's this present for? This present is for the girl in the red shirt in Skyworld. Okay, my new theory is that Emery is surprise, I got this good. Do you happen to know where Black Greg is? Do you know where Black Greg is? Because I have a package for Black Greg in heaven. Which is extremely weird. Okay, well. No, I don't think I have anything for Tegan. No, I don't. Sorry, Tegan, I'm just gonna stare at you. Wait, hang on a second. Where does that go? Oh, just a dream balcony. Okay, we're good. We are good. What's Dreamscape even about? This, First of all, hi Nate Slice, it's great to see you! It is not... That's not the name of the game. The name of the game will always be first. Sometimes if I do double games, I'll put both. I'll put one in the first little section of area for a title. Always assume, this is just one game though. Dreamscape Exploration is just kind of, my catch-all term for for Yume Nikki fan games. Just because you're exploring dreams. Which is to say it doesn't make any sense. But your question was, what is going on here? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, man, and I am coming up blank. I thought I might have known what was going on, and it's entirely possible that there isn't. This game is called Fog. It's entirely possible that this game makes sense, but there are also some fan games that are like completely random. Oops. Anyway, I have no idea. Whoa, I better catch up to Cool Kid. Who waited for me nicely. Nice. But no, I have no clue what this game is about. Seems rather unclear. I don't even know what a dub room is. Oh, it's a big guy. Okay, well, Black Greg should be here. That's not Black Greg, is it? That's not... Okay, probably not. Well, Black Greg should be here. We must find Black Greg! Oh, this guy? Yeah, okay, this is Black Greg, apparently. So I just deliver boxes, I guess. Very interesting. This is not quite what I would thought that heaven would look like. But this is interesting. I don't know, it's kind of cool that like you just go around giving gifts. This guy's pretty cute too. Come on, look at me, look at me. Yeah. He's kind of like a cuter, softer Uboa. I'm sure he could still like wreck your shit if possible. I just play competitive and strategy games as well as card games. There's some really fun I typically don't do competitive, but I do like shooters. I do quite like shooting games. But I seldom do multiplayer. Cause it's just not my thing. Like there are so many VTubers who like will go crazy for like playing nothing but Valorant. Those are two different words. Is that a ladybugs? Yes. Yes it is. Maybe she was bad. Maybe maybe weird dub heaven is ladybug hell. But yeah, you can get in its way and stop it. Does this ladybug? 1, 2, 3. I'm afraid to say it does have the correct amount of legs. Post cancelled, I'm afraid it is. God's little cows, that's cute. If the world was like this, why would someone ever want to leave heaven? I don't know, it's pretty simple here. Oh wait, you know, I can think of a reason why you might want to leave heaven. Some people might not be okay with these giant ass ladybugs. Some people might be uncomfortable. But I mean, it just goes in a straight line, so it'd be easy to avoid. Probably just people afraid of bugs, I'd imagine. So I guess Emery just goes around giving gifts. Which is kind of cool. Is that a ladybug? That is awful, man! I'm so sorry that happened! One time I had a ladybug crawl up my armpit when I was like 3 and I screamed and cried in the backyard. I was not okay with the situation. That's a Nietzsche fact. I was not okay with the situation. Blue stairs. We must find Black Greg. Also, Cookid, hope you don't mind that sometimes I just wander off. I'll run into you at some point, I'm sure. Gotta get going for my water's edge tour. Good luck! Good luck is all I can say. I'm gonna continue to play a little bit of Fog. Although... I could try a water's edge. That is tempting though, actually. Should we do a water's edge tour? What do you guys think? We could go see a water's edge tour. I actually haven't been on a tour in a really long time. I have been to Water's Edge many times. Well, maybe not that many times, but I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out what the heck's going on in this game, though. Excuse me? Wake up. Sorry, I'm kind of burpy today. Not that this is unusual, but okay, so I guess it combines. Emery T. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the N stands for though. Change streamer. 190. Tegan is 56. We'll go back to Leon. I'd like to know how to get a speed effect though. Maybe it isn't here? I'll just follow the arrows. I think it's just showing you how to play a Yume Nikki fangame. Photon! Yay! I feel like Emery's still faster, but that is really handy. It makes exploration so much easier.
Is there anything else in here though?
I guess it's kind of a good tutorial to be fair. Blue dub room.
Let's go this way. I'm not sure what a dub room even is. Does anyone know what a dub room is? Because I mean, when I hear the word dub, I just think of like dubbed over like movies and whatnot. Like put in a different language? I don't think that's what they're referencing here. It kind of seems like it, unless those are like mics for something. This goes to the water fountain campus.
I also don't know what EGA is. Then again, I'm really dog shit when it comes to acronyms, so it might be really simple, it might be common.
I just would not know.
EGA Street. There's a person here. Dead end. She just gone now?
Looks like she's just gone. Maybe she went down to the dead end.
Beanie.
Oh, it must be a perk. Self? Mine? Emery?
This is Martha's. Is she okay? She doesn't look okay.
But no, I like that this game isn't afraid to try something different. Because let me tell you, there are so many fan games that are just really just carbon copies. They're just like very generic, like they don't feel like anything special. And this one doesn't seem afraid to like try out some experimental things, which is really refreshing to see. Cause yeah, I've seen a system kind of like this, but just for clothes. But it's refreshing that this game does seem to be trying some things that are different. The only thing that I don't like is the repetition of the like another this, another that. Just feels kind of boring at times and doesn't feel like it really needs to be there. You could just rename it A and B and it would seem less annoying. Because implying another just seems like it's just an exact carbon copy that has no relation, which is probably not the case. Quantity over quality, yeah. But yeah, I would say there are definitely my other con is it does have a few classic Yume Nikki like staples that are just the like tired white desert levels that like they never bring anything new to the table. They're always exactly the same level with some just like some white things that usually don't have any purpose. Although this one seems rather unfinished, to be fair. But this goes there. No, it's to the next, is it? How interesting. Where does this go? Side world. I think that might be my favorite world so far. What about here? But yeah, it does have some areas that just ooh, I really like this music. Not this one though. I feel like I'm flatlining or something. Imagine this game turned into a battle royale with the amount of area closing. What do you mean by area closing? Oh, potential randomized weapons? That is true, actually. Well, there's a snake in here. Does it care about effects? Snake, look at this. No? Nah, doesn't look like it. A lot of games have fog and storm closing and kit, right? Which really force you to fight and have a winner declared. That would be interesting. Firefly Meadow. Oh, those are really pretty. Ooh, I wanted these too. Firefly! Become a lightning bug. That'll probably light up the dark, I'd imagine. This game, they could use borders like water coming in closer, you cannot walk in. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be interesting. This water could spill over. I don't well, oh, I can go in the water. Most fan games don't let you do that. Well, actually, quote unquote, I should say most fan games don't usually let you go in if there is, like, this. Or at least most, actually, no, I shouldn't say most. A lot of fan games don't, but a lot of fan games, now that I think about it, do, so disregard what I said. That's like a murder house. That doesn't look good. Well, let's go to the murder house, I guess. Oh, it's a corpse. Cool. Is this it? Can I interact at all? No? I mean, I guess she's a corpse. It is a murder house. When I said let's go to the murder house, like, I wasn't expecting, like, an actual murder house. You know, I will... Oh, you know what I think happened? I think they've been crushed with a giant rock to the skull? I'm not really sure, but... It is indeed a murder house. It's an interesting game. I feel like it definitely has a lot of, cow falling from a roof? Man, that's a shitty way to die, and nobody would believe you. I feel like... You can definitely tell that this game is young, it doesn't feel done, but it definitely has a lot more potential than a lot of these fan games we first see. I think the fact that this game is experimenting with, like, things that not every fan game does is a really good sign. Because, although there's a certain, like, charm to, like, the classic Yume Nikki fan game, after a while you can say that there are elements that aren't very fun or exciting, and they just feel like sad copycats. And I feel like the fact that this one is not afraid to try some things that other fan games are not doing. Fan game or indie game? If it's a fan game, what it's trying to imitate. So this is a Yume Nikki fan game. Most Yume Nikki fan games aren't really. From my experience, most Yume Nikki fan games are not really trying to imitate Yume Nikki itself. They're trying to, like, build off the concept, or, like, build up the concept they see in other fan games. I remember why I turned the audio off in this area. I don't like it. Oh wait. You know, I had an idea, and this might be nothing, but... No, I'm still too fat. I don't think you can actually go there, but I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if they count necessarily as indie games. I guess technically they do, but they're not like something you have to pay for. It's just like, yeah, this is I mean, a lot of them have the, like, hallmarks of what a Yume Nikki fan game looks like and some of the classic things. I feel like I should do a video on this, just, although I'm hardly, is there, like, no audio in this area? Okay, I guess that area is just really quiet. Cool. Makes sense. Oh yeah, this is where the, this doesn't make sense to me. Jerkbrain Mitsudo, Jerkbrain Felden, and Jerkbrain Lindsay. Jerkbrain Emery? Oh, Emery's in here too? Jerkbrain Tegan. Oh, okay, we all are. guess they still technically count as indie games. When I think of indie games, I think of indie games that are like... that like people are trying to monetize, but I guess they don't need to when you think about it. There are 2 tables here and a weird clock. I have no idea what's going on with this level. There's a lot of weird stuff. Like, it has the little arrow, like, that's where you need to go. The arrows actually are very handy. Especially for, like... especially for showing, dead end. What's this? Bottle. Also, I don't really like how this effect, like, covers most of the screen. It works really great for the glitch area, but, like... invisible to chasers! Good to know. That's actually really handy. Landing. Really, indie games that aren't intended to profit need to make some money because running servers is expensive. Well, that's awkward. Is it also gonna do that? This probably will not work. He's kinda camping it. And what was the point of that? This game definitely also feels very, like, surreal, though. Now, if I have the bottle effect... Okay, so I am invulnerable to chasers when they're like this. Assuming I can keep pushing him this way. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh, fuck. Can't actually go past him. Well, that's annoying. Also, that red thing is like way too bright. It's too drastic, it's too immediate. Facts. Must be the wind, indeed. Let's save our game. It's also given me a lot of badges so far. And by a lot, I mean 3, which is, now that I'm thinking about it, not very many at all. Change streamer. 281. Let's go to Tegan. Tegan hasn't gotten a lot of love. I think Tegan's bed needs to be changed. If I could change one thing in this game, it would be that. Yeah, weirdly enough, I actually prefer this winding nexus. Hope it's not a dark world. I wonder where Tegan's effect is. Oh, I also learned how to do one of these. You see the, like, very top thing? And, like, the lining around here, like, right under her eyes? I made one of those for the first time. And it worked out actually really well. I'm from the States. I'm from the US. Oh, cool. I shouldn't have opened that. Oh well. So yeah, for this puzzle, it basically gives you the puzzle. You are from Canada. Lots of people from Canada. It seems that there are two types of people that tend to flock here. Canadians and engineers. I'm not really sure why. Maybe we should not go that way. Maybe we should go this way. Although this way doesn't look like it's a good option either. Why do we have to go in here? It burns my eyes every time. If this wasn't, like, so fast, it wouldn't be... I wouldn't say this is quite nauseating, but it's definitely not pleasant. Man, I haven't found really any effects with Tegan except for that one. The clown one. I need to find some effects with Tegan. I do like the music in there, though. Hero World. This one is interesting, I think. It says to go this way. Okay. Maybe this will guide me to the first effect. Alternate. Move faster, wear your summer outfit. Nice! Nice. It did lead me to, It's nice that it leads you to the speed effect. That's actually very nice. Like, it doesn't have to do that, but it is very handy. It also makes it pretty easy to get. Also, that's interesting about the nurses. Bridge. It is so nice being able to walk quickly. Basement hallway. This area reminds me of chocolate. That's the mutating hallway. Oh, this is where the bottle is. Seems I can't go back. That's cool. Oh. Yeah, I quite like that it gives you like little like hints where it wants you to go. I think it's very handy. And actually finally being able to see it, because I haven't seen the arrows above things in another game before. Which means me to believe that I will implement it into my own. Because I was thinking about implementing a system like that with my own fan game. I signed up for Dream Jam 9, which I am excited about. Yeah, there's like no reason to is that? Oh, it's a chair. Okay. Oh. The puzzles in this game are interesting, and they don't seem, like, overly hard, which is nice. Like, they seem very doable. Which is good, because I'm a person who, like, enjoys puzzle games, but only if they're easy. Which means that I don't enjoy most of them, because I'm bad at puzzles. Like, really bad at puzzles. One thing that I think this game also does well is the fact that everything is, like, very interlaced. Because, I find that a lot of fan games don't really capture that one aspect of most of Yume Nikki is a lot of, like, you can go here and then end up here and then end up back there and whatnot. Like, everything is, like, interconnected and kind of is, like, a back and forth paths. It has an element of confusion, and I feel like this game does it really well. Because it, like, loops between the worlds multiple times. This could be considered a bad thing. But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. In this case, at least. Yeah, I don't really know what that means. Yeah. Man, I should do like a little, like, what is a Yume Nikki fan game thing. That might be fun. So, at times I want to just, like, make regular YouTube videos, just, like, talking about things. Right now my YouTube is only archived for my streams, therefore boring as hell, for the most part. But sometimes I do just think of, just, like, doing videos for fun, just talking about things and, like, some offline things. Stuff like that. Because I really love to yap about things. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that someday. I do not know, though. I do not know. I guess I would have to get probably an editing software if I did that, though. Which I do not have. I do not have. That'd be cool, I think. I don't know, I enjoy that aspect of YouTube where it's just like, I'm just gonna talk about something. Because I like to talk about things, I don't know. At one point I considered making a true horror stories channel. Interesting. There's a lot of those, but I make sure not to watch them because then I get anxious at night. It doesn't matter how, like, far-fetched or crazy they are. Like, I'll just be laying there at night thinking about it and I won't be able to sleep. It's very shitty. It's one of those things where it's just like, okay, it can be the most, like, ridiculous shit ever and my brain will still be like, I'm scared about this. only bad part about doing like factoid stuff is having to gather sources, and gathering sources is a pain in the ass. But I think for a lot of mine it would just be like, oh, how do you feel about this? I could also potentially go back to doing anime reviews, which I did a really long time ago, on my blog. I've thought about bringing that back. And this time, if I do ever bring that back, instead of like trying to find the good in everything, I'm just gonna be like completely honest. I want to start making more of it. I made a Minecraft movie with my friends. It was really fun. Oh, that sounds nice. Speaking of which, I wanted to watch the Minecraft movie, but I was not able to get a copy of it, so... That is an evil version. Interesting. Yeah. That thing is fast. That's not good. Oh, I have to... Okay, well... It is also really nice that the chasers just watched it entirely leaked on YouTube. Then you probably watched the unfinished version. What is this? That's not anything? That looks like the most thing ever. Maybe it was the day of a release in worse quality, but I still got the general events. Yeah! Well, don't spoil it for me. I still want to find, still want to watch it. Even though I know it's gonna be garbage. The night we were gonna watch it, we ended up watching Joe's Apartment, which is a movie I would recommend anyone to watch. Unless, like, singing roaches is really not your cup of tea, in which I understand. But even if you're, like, someone who really doesn't like bugs, I would recommend it because, I don't know, they sing. It's great. There's a new Kung Fu Panda? Oh no. I wonder if it's any good. Unfortunately, when a series gets, like, its, like, 5 billionth, like, update, it's never good. Usually doesn't end well, you know? We don't talk about the new Shrek movie. I don't know what they were doing there, but like... I took one look and I was like... Yeah. There's always I was a random person who somehow gets away with recording an entire movie without getting caught. Only for so long, though. That's the bad part. I love how in my chat log is just, Here, Nicchiketto, did I watch the new Mission Impossible? I did not! Is it good? I basically live under a rock when it comes to movies. Like, 9 times out of 10, if you ask me, hey, Nietzsche, have you seen this? The answer will usually be no. Especially with, like, new releases, because usually I wait, Usually I wait to see if anyone, if anyone says it's any good. Because, like, usually it's not. A lot of movies nowadays, unfortunately, are just, like, garbage. Which they're mostly just about profit and whatever. But, I mean, that's why you gotta give, like, indie shit, like, more attention. I will say, though, with all the games that are... With all the, like, big games that are coming out that are just, like, absolute garbage, it's definitely giving indie games more time to shine, which is nice. That is evil, that is evil. And that I like, because, Because I like indie games and I think they should get more love. It's sad that this is the direction like games are going in, but I'm not gonna bitch about it too much. I'm just gonna play good indie games. Because that's more fun. And much cheaper. There's a lot of good little games that you can get for like 10 to 15 that are just why does it have to hurt my eyes every single time? That should be toned down. That's painful. Yeah. It's not something I'm gonna like whine about constantly. Just don't pre-order, that's my only word. That's my only like final word on it. Never pre-order. Trust me. And don't buy a game if it's like $80. It's never worth it. That is a demon. This is what happens if you buy a game over $80. But not enough to go to the movies. I don't want to go see the Minecraft movie in theaters because I don't want to die. I've heard the shit that happens at the Minecraft movies. Like... yeah, I've heard the shit that happens in the Minecraft movies. I am not gonna risk it. Also because I don't think it would be a very fun experience either. Like, yeah, it's, like, yeah, hearing the stories is great, but, like, I don't want a theater experience like that, ever. I will say, this type of their music, not great, don't like it, going to mute it. Like, the stories we're getting from it is pretty great, nonetheless, nonetheless, nothing I want to experience IRL. I don't want to accidentally get hurt or just be annoyed when I'm trying to watch a movie. I so seldom go to the theater anyway. Is that a weed? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. It is a pencil. It's a pencil. Oh, and you can probably slice this part open. Does that say, like... I think it says... gone or something? No, that can't be it. Effects. Oh, the pencil must be a perk. I draw and doodle a lot. Yeah, these are probably things that you can open. Unfortunately with her, I don't really have anything except for becoming a clown. I don't really have any useful effects with her. I heard somebody said flint and steel and threw like a lit lighter and caused like a bunch of damage. Nobody was hurt, but like, I don't know. I don't want to experience that IRL is my point. But for the most part, it just seems to be a cheerleader. Save the game while dreaming. Cool. For the most part, I've just heard about just throwing huge buckets of popcorn. The flint and steel situation was a bit different. I don't know, there comes to a point where, like, a funny prank is just, like, not really that funny, it's just inconvenient to others, and, like, yeah, like, you'll get a big chuckle, but, like, you're not the person cleaning up after that. Also, it's a waste of good popcorn. That's the most problem that I have with it, is that it's a waste of food. Waste of food. Another blood maze. I'm not really sure why there's a blood fountain campus. I do really like the way this game is set up, though. Oh yeah, I can turn on the audio again, because we're out of that area. These funky, not so amazing beats. They're not bad, but they're nothing special. Still the robot's classroom. Can't go in any of these bathrooms. It's so nice having the speed ups though. Oh, Martha's classroom. Okay. Well, this is further confirmation because I think those are intros that Martha is definitely not okay. But I think we already learned that. What about in here? This is just a classroom. I can't draw anything. That's a shame. I would write some shit like chicken jockey. Nah, I don't think I would. Maybe. Yeah, so this just starts you at the very beginning. This game is definitely very interesting. But yeah, I like the interconnectedness of it. Can I actually go past this? No, I can't. Okay. Just very much feels like the way Yume Nikki is connected. I won't talk too much about my fan game because right now the focus is on Fog, which we're playing. But for my own fan game, I will say I'm finally at the physical building spot of it, which is exciting. Game dev friend of mine recommended that I actually basically just put a bunch of gray boxes in my levels. Glasses! Nice! Put a bunch of basically map out the areas before like putting in a ton of sprite work, which is really smart actually. Is this friendly? Oh, works. Supposed to wear these too. There's a person. Who is this? I wonder if these are all like the jerkheads. There definitely seems to be some overarching story. Okay, and then there's Emery, who's I think this is enough of a confirmation that Emery is dead. Or maybe he's just a I'm sorry, maybe they're just, maybe they're just able to, like, transcend worlds, like, kind of a magical element. But I don't know, I'm thinking they're probably dead. There's definitely some kind of story. Okay, what is it for this? This is Blood Sky World. Where does the other one go? This game is definitely fun, though. Sheesh. Nexus. I don't think I ever went here, Tegan. Don't think I ever... This one is hard for me to look at because of the upward points. Kinda hurts my eyes a little bit. Basically, it's a rule that, like, if there's a bunch of upward, spikes or triangular things, it will hurt my eyes, and it becomes very hard for me to actually, like, look at the screen. I'm gonna get Frank. Always get the short end of the stick of dying and stuff. Yeah! A lot of it is rather senselessly grimdark. A lot of it's just like, oh, this character is like an edgelord who's like, there's something wrong with them that made them like murder a bunch of people. Da, da, da. I think it's more interesting to have a protagonist who's just like, yeah, like, yeah, there's something like wrong with them, but it's not like, it's not the cause of what's going on. Basically, TLDR, give us a... Give us more, like, regular violent characters. Don't always just, you know, there's a lot more I want to say on this, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Because this is a sensitive subject, so I will not say anything further. Anyway, I wish there was a higher diversity of protagonists, and I wish it wasn't always just like, oh, they're violent because of this. I wonder if the murder house is the same for everybody. Floret seems to be somewhat happy. This is true. For those who are not familiar with that one, Floret is like a spirit dreamer. They like navigate the dream world. I wish there was more you could do in here. Oh! So there is. Cool. There also aren't animations in this one, which I think is okay. But yeah, it will be... I have found that, it turns out that compiling the sprites is the most inconvenient and annoying part of making a Yume Nikki fan game, unfortunately. Oh, stay on page. Stay on page. Bad. Oh, I guess the cherry is a... for the mind. Everything's better with this on top. Kinda wish you could see, like, the physical differences, but you can't. Which is okay. I actually kinda like that they're, like, little collectibles, too. It doesn't add much to the gameplay. But it's just kind of a nice little fun thing. You can kind of get to know the character a little bit more too. I keep thinking that there's like more in this world, but I think it's kind of a dead end, unfortunately. But yeah, Florette seems to be a happier protagonist. I think to some degree Erotsky is. Because I feel like although there's plenty of grimdark things in Yume Nikki, I feel like Erotsky doesn't care. And is just kind of there. Let's check the murder house. Speaking of murder. Hey, cool! Speaking of murder! Nice! Oh, that's a perk? Oh. It's not a memory, is it? Oh. But I didn't kill Marth. Huh? I don't like where this is going. Was Tegan framed? Maybe there's like much more depth to this story than I realized. Did they think Tegan killed Martha? And why? That's interesting. Maybe there is a lot more depth to this story than I thought. At first it's easy to dismiss it as just a bunch of randomness. That's the other part about these curio items. That's the other good thing about these curio items is they give like a little bit of like insight into what's actually happening story-wise. There are plenty of Yume Nikki fan games that don't have any plot, and that's totally fine. And there are plenty of ones where the plot is not great and doesn't do anything for the game, and it just ends up being like a detriment. There's plenty of those too. There are ones where text makes it worse, and ones where text makes it better, and it's a tricky one. I've always thought it would be cool to have one with like full dialogue, but I've seen the attempts and none of them are like, I have not seen any attempts that like absolutely are just like phenomenal. I'm sure there's one. Working. Actually, I should leave you guys here for a moment. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Or I'll be like me when I see horrors beyond human comprehension. I don't get it. I will be back. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay. Left you with some nice music here. We're not gonna play for too much longer, but also, how does this, oh, I guess it fits fine. What about the menu? The fit is not perfect because if you look very closely, there's like a little bit of the dark edge, but it's okay. It's pretty close. Nice. It's always so nice when you get in a fan game and you get an object that lets you move faster. Honestly, these dark worlds are more inconvenient than anything else. They don't really add a lot to, I've never found them to add much to the game. Oh, it's him now. Interesting, because it's usually her. Oh, it's like a heart. Okay. Getting focused. Okay. Well, that didn't change anything. I do also like how this game does chasers, because the chasers are like... all things considered, the chasers are like not too bad. I'm sure one is going to get me after I said that, but... they're not too bad, and they're also much more forgiving, because they just send you somewhere else most of the time. Somewhere that you can easily come back from. Which is not the standard case for Yume Nikki fan games. Oh, we just went here. Oh hey, this is the area everyone called Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna assume you didn't. Oh, the Dark World? Doesn't look that much like Five Nights at Freddy's. I quite like this take on our traditionally, the neon creature room. Yeah, okay. Neon. Don't think that'll do anything. Doesn't really look like many of these, although... I don't know if any of these effects actually allow you to do anything. Ding. Oh no, they're all
Well, okay, no, that one is sad. What a not great noise. Boosters! Yeah, knowing now that Tegan was accused of killing Martha, it seems, that makes things a lot more interesting. There's also this ladybug. Ladybug! It's probably the backpack. There doesn't really seem to be much here. I would say though I really like this fan game, and to be honest, from first glance I wasn't thinking it was gonna be anything I really liked. But I quite like the depth and the way it does mimic Yume Nikki with, for the most part, without like any like, it's trying a lot of new things and like not just sticking to the same old, with the exception of a couple areas, such as the White Desert, which almost every fan game seems to have one. I don't know why. It's okay to have a White Desert in your game, it's just that, like, can people make them more interesting? That's what I... Like, they're all the same. Also, the sad part about, after getting used to Yume Nikki fan games, it means that going back to Yume Nikki isn't... It's, like, not the same experience, because, like... It almost makes you, like... Oh yeah, I still have no money. I don't even know how you get money in this game. It's locked, though. I wonder if it's locked for everyone, though. Guess we could go through here. But no, I quite like that it feels like it's doing something different, and it isn't just a... Like, it feels like something in itself. Like, it has its own identity, and a lot of fan games do not. Do we need to do that every single time? I guess we do. Compact world. Bloody staircase. Please ignore the fact that I just tried to enter via a fan. And I immediately, you know, I end up here an awful lot, I've noticed. It's really annoying. Also, I, like, really hated that, that usually with these doors, not all, both of them are... You can only access one of them, which, it makes sense. Nonetheless, I don't like it. It's annoying. It's annoying. But yeah, for the game jam I have, until like the I want to say until like the 25th of next month, but maybe it's like until the 15th of next month. I don't know if this guy is like... I guess this guy isn't hostile. Does this not go anywhere? Areas of this just remind me of Dark Cheese Hell, honestly. Do not recommend that one, by the way. see if there's... Okay, so that's how you get to the... there, okay. Not huge on this area. Music I do like though. But yeah, I like some of this game's takes on like classic staples of fan games. Alright. I probably will stop my stream relatively soon. Yeah, this just leads you back to Arrow World. Back to Arrow World. Arrow World. I think I already collected a thing from the puzzle anyway. It seems that you can reach most of the other doors if you just walk far enough. So I would say, excuse me, I would say if you were to ask me, is this fan game worth it? Is it fun to play? I would say yes, actually. I quite enjoyed it so far. The problem with the Y&O project is that a lot of the fan games there don't really feel like they have much of an identity of themselves. They just kind of feel like, oh, this is our take on Yume Nikki. Which, yeah. I guess that is what a Yume Nikki fan game is. But it does get a little dry to just kind of have the same thing. But this game is actually trying new things to like break the pattern of just like everything has to be specifically this way. I think that's Martha. She looks like her name would be Martha. Also, one thing I thought about when I was in the bathroom, so the other two could approach Martha and like, it's just like, I wonder what's wrong. Onion. However, Tegan was not able to approach Martha. In fact, I think she's down here. Moomer Rope is also really fun. I love Moomer Rope. Except for the unicorn part. The unicorn part, like, literally sucks. This is like the wake up symbol. Space equals destroy object. Can I destroy things? Huh. But no, Moomer Rope is also very fun with its with like doing something kind of new. I think what a good Yume Nikki fan game is if it feels like Yume Nikki, but it brings something new. Like, it tries out something, it explores, like, similar concepts to the feelings in Yume Nikki in the original, or just in other fan games. They're often a lot of fan games are inspired by other fan games and they go further and further away from Yume Nikki, but like, I think that's kind of the beautiful thing about it, is that it's like led to a lot of creativity. My first one, for the most part, will be pretty standard. I also very much liked, like ones that don't just have a random theme. Sometimes it's alright to have one with just random themes and like, I guess that's a badge I got. And like no actual pattern because it feels random like a dream. But if you have a bigger story, or rather, if you have a smaller story, I really like games with like a clear theme, and I feel like a lot of fan games don't do that, which is fine. But I think the ones that do are pretty neat. Hence, mine will be amusement park themed. I love it how it says in my chat log, Cool Kid's message of, "We must find Black Greg. This must be him." Might probably weird for most people, but raw Yume Nikki fan games are interesting just because of the engine. Yeah! To be honest, I've kind of wanted to check them out. I mean, I'm not somebody who has ever played Roblox. It's not really my thing. No shame in it, really. Just not really my thing. But I would be curious to check them out too. Also potentially just to add more images to like fan game wikis, because usually the Roblox ones don't have a lot of information on it, because like a lot of the people who play most Yume Nikki fan games aren't Roblox players, so they're not gonna like go out of the way to experience it. But I like taking pictures, so maybe I'll do that someday. I don't know if I would stream it. Let's see what Tegan's score is now. Oh! She got a dream diary. Cool. I guess I have to wake up. Or maybe the dream diary is... maybe it's an equip. Male dream journal. Let's keep it shut forever. Interesting. Effects, wake up. Save. Okay, so Tegan now has the highest score. Let's go to Emery then. I think maybe a 3D. I think there are some. I just want to get up. Can I get up? Okay. You also notice that Emery is like a lot smaller than them? Emery's Nexus is a little bit of a pain in the ass though. But yeah, I'm glad that it literally like holds your hand to get the speed effects. Because it is a lot more enjoyable to play a fan game with the speed effect, because you can just explore much quicker. However, I don't love it when they immediately just give it to you out of nowhere. It's just like, bam, it's suddenly yours. Because I feel like there is less fun in that. Oh, actually, I don't... And honestly, I'm trying to piece this game together in my mind and, like, make a map out of it. But to be honest, it really loops into itself a lot. Which is excellent when it comes to the confusing feeling of a Yume Nikki fan game. Because I feel like they should feel like that. They shouldn't feel like just separate worlds. Do we have to watch that? It's really not great. It wouldn't be so bad if the red flash wasn't super bright. Granted, I would say my eyes get easily irritated in comparison to most people, so it's probably fine. But yeah, I'm trying to piece together what connects to what in this game, and like my brain is like drawing a blank for most of it. Robots Classroom. The real joy of it being a YNO game, though, is that everybody can enjoy it. This looks like a different person. Interesting. But yeah, inevitably I would say my theory what's going on is that alright, who's that present for? Girl in the red shirt in Sky World, Martha at the bottom of the bloody sky. I don't know where that is. But I do believe Emery is dead, is my take. Emery is dead, and I think Martha is also dead. But I think Tegan was framed for Martha's death. I don't think Tegan actually did it. Now, I could be wrong on that, mind you. And Tegan, like, could absolutely be in, like, denial or something. Or maybe it was, like, an indirect death, like, she, like, bullied her. But I don't know. Yeah, there's a few levels like this one that just feel like just parts of Yume Nikki just recolored, but there's a lot of areas in this game that try something new, and the whole system of the game is very new. It's interesting. Is it showing, like... I think that's very interesting. That must mean something. But I just don't know what it does. There's definitely a story in this one, though, and I did not expect that. And when I first saw the pixel style, I didn't quite like it, but it's actually really growing on me. I like the texture of it. It's like... Sorry, my foot's falling asleep and I had to, like, shove it out of the way. There's just something about it that it, like... that I enjoy, and I don't really know what it is. I don't think Grass World has anything else other than the path to the pyramid, but I could be wrong. Hey, cool kid! You got back quicker than I thought! How was the tour? I almost thought about dropping in on you, but ultimately decided that I wanted to keep exploring for today. Also because I hate doing separate games on the same one, because, like, let me tell you, annotating the YouTube video is, like, much more annoying if I do multiple, because you can only have one, you can only have one category, which really sucks. Welcome back, cool kid. Hopefully your tour went well, and I am going to die. Yeah, okay. Space station. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, mentally, like, map this game together in my head, and, like, if that makes sense. I don't think I'm saying it correctly. But, it's... I'm kind of coming up blank, unfortunately, like... My brain is not good at, like, putting together the big picture, at least in terms of, like, figuring out where things are. I'm also really bad at, like, spatial awareness and several other things. Like, if you have my eyes closed, and you physically, like, tell me, like, hey, Nietzsche, like, tell me where, like, my nose is or something, I will not really be able to tell you very easily. I don't know the term for that, it's just a thing. I'm just not good at it. Like, internally, like, mapping out things. I don't know if that's a part of spatial awareness or what. It very well could be. Because I'm pretty sure I'm bad at that too. But who knows? Oh, I'm in my little, like... Problem is I have to wear the mouse pajamas again. To equip them. Question mark! Bible box. Give it to Lindsay in his bedroom. Okay. Keep thinking these are doors and they're not. I actually forget how to get to the bedrooms. And in this case, I actually kind of like that there's 3 protagonists because, like, the story seems built for 3 protagonists. It doesn't seem like one was added later. Because I see that a lot with Yume Nikki fan games. Sometimes they don't have a lot of content, and they just figure it's like, oh, we'll just throw in another protagonist, we'll throw in more effects. And that's great, but it doesn't really add to the story and doesn't make a lot of sense. Where in this one, it feels like it was built for 3 protagonists. Maybe it wasn't originally. I wouldn't doubt that. Oh god, cool kid, I thought you were a chaser. Hi! I thought you were a chaser. I was afraid. I don't really want to go here. Another white desert. Does this go anywhere? No. N equals greater than or equal to 150. Yeah, cool kid jump scare. This is why it's more fun to, like, run around with friends in Yume Nikki fan games. I did alert people that I was going to play Fog today. And I got very warm welcomes back because I watched Path. Because I hadn't been playing recently a lot. I just have been doing other stuff. I've been super busy recently. It's been a lot of road trips, and let me tell you, like, I don't like being in a car in long periods of time. It is unpleasant. I don't understand how anyone would like it. Another compact world. Honestly, now I'm starting to be okay with the, like, another this, another that. Maybe this is Martha. Because they look like they've been killed. Also, the beanie. Interesting. Unlike the other two, this guy doesn't react to me, and I think that's because I'm already dead. I really want to figure out the story in this game, and usually with Yume Nikki fan games, you're not really compelled to, like, figure out, like, what happened to them. Because usually you're more compelled to, like, find new areas, but with this one I, like, want to I want to explore just so I can learn what happened to them. Which is rare. I don't know, I went into this expecting that I probably wouldn't like it that much, but like, I quite like it. I can understand why a bunch of people are like, hey, Fog is out, like, you should play Fog. I understand. I've been converted. Still, though, I would love to know where the key effect is for Tegan. Not Tegan. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna get Tegan and, shit, what is his name? You can tell I'm starting to get more tired because Tegan and Leon. Hey, a gift. This one is for, I feel like Santa. Give it to Tegan in her bedroom, okay. I always have a lot of trouble, like, figuring out, where the bedrooms are? Cookie, do you remember how to get to the bedrooms? Because I never do. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Oh, never mind. Tegan's stream bedroom. Alternately, maybe I'm like their imaginary friend or something. We are mice! Look at us go! We are mice! Alright. Also, I really hate how this door moves constantly. Oh. I have no idea where we're going. It's probably fine. That's the other great part about having friends with you in these games is sometimes you can just follow them. By the way, isn't this like awfully conspicuous right here? Look at this thing. Oh, whoops. Doesn't that look like it would be a thing? It really looks like it would be a thing to me. But it's not. Evil face world. It's also interesting to see the variance between different characters. The fact that it's slightly different for different characters, it makes it so you have to go back as different characters constantly, but it doesn't make it feel, it doesn't really feel like a chore. It just feels like it's just like, oh, well, although mostly, for the most part, I'm just wandering without, okay. Give it to Mitsuru in his bedroom. I'm hiding, can you find me? Also, excuse me. I never know if that's... Oh, the present? Gonna be real with you, cool kid, I don't know. I just wandered and found it randomly. I wasn't paying attention. I wish I could tell you, and if I could, it's somewhere. I'll wander with you. Yeah, okay, there we go. Luckily it was nearby. Otherwise I'd feel kind of bad. I don't know who Mitsuru is. That's the thing. I know that there is a jerkwad Mitsuru. There's... Okay, so my packages are give it to the girl in the red shirt in Sky World. Give it to the sleeper in the rainbow... The sleeper? Give it to Lindsay in his bedroom. Give it to Martha at the bottom of Bloody Sky. Give it to Mitsuda in his bedroom. Well, we're close to the Rainbow Maze, are we not? We probably should head... You know where the sleeper is. We probably should head back to the Rainbow Maze, though, first. Considering, like, we're already there. I feel like Santa. Let's go. Also, the mouse onesie is really cute. I also wonder if Emery is younger than the other two, because Emery is smaller. I wonder if Emery is. I mean, that could maybe mean like. Yeah, I agree. This is actually a really good track. Also in agreement with that. I also wonder if Emery might have been like sickly. Hard to say, because like some people like myself are just tiny and there's like nothing in here. Oh, failure to thrive, baby. All right, cool. Okay, so Sky World we can access kind of easily. We can at least get the ones we know of. Sky World. I wish that there was just like a teleport though. Oh? Cool kid, where'd you go? Is this not the right door? Oh well, I must do the full gambit now. Oh, interesting. Usually if I do like all of these, though, usually something good will happen. If Emery is indeed... The other possibility, if Emery is not dead, they could also be like a supernatural being? Like, they could also be, like, godly or something. So, there's Sky World around here, isn't there? Stone Complex. Probably the one that looks like a sky, don't you think? Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. EGA Street. I'm not sure what happened to Cool Kid. How tragic. What a sad experience. This is Leon's bedroom. I don't have anything else for Leon. East stairway. And that's the office complex. Glitch World. How do we go back? Do we have something for Leon? No, we don't. Can I destroy Leon's computer? Oh wait! Forgot about this. We can go here. I'm not sure the use of that though. Can I act? Whoa! Interesting! That's different. This one makes it fun to come back here with different characters. But I'm here at the Rainbow Maze again, and that's not where I want to be. You get me? Yeah. Hey Hannah Banana, it's great to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Well, this is another white desert. The other great part with getting occasionally separated from cool kids is occasionally I'll just get a cool kid jump scare. I'll just feel like, oh god. Because when you see something really fast moving towards you in this game, usually you assume that something is out to kill you. Usually. I should save my game. Can I save my game? Can I save? Can I game, can I save? I'm not pressing the right button. Why am I absolutely ass at this? Oh, but I can, okay, because I'm in the dream world. That's why. Saving for the dream world is like a thing. Save. Now, if I look at my dreamers. Hey, 420! So, it's also kind of nice going through them all three. I also really have trouble exiting this bed, and I don't know why that is, I just seem to. Yeah. I think what I will do, I'm not sure what we're gonna do on Monday, but thank you guys for hanging out with me. Definitely a quieter day, but that is okay. I wanted something pretty easy to do. Didn't require too much brain power, and you know what? I had a lot of fun. So if you ask me, it's just like, would you recommend Fog? Yes, actually, I would. And anyone can play it. You don't even need to have a YNO account. You don't need one. You can literally just... That's the best part about YNO project games, is that you can play all these games without having to download them and download the additional resource packs, which can be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. And who knows, maybe you'll see me. I will not play more off camera. I may play more on camera some other day. Or, well, maybe I'll play some off camera. I don't know. This one feels like something I want to stream again. But I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm not sure what we're gonna do on Monday. Sorry, not Monday. I'm not sure what we're gonna do on Friday. It could be more Amori, potentially. It could be more Potionomics or Darkest Dungeon. Potionomics hasn't been the most popular, so it might not be Potionomics, but I do really like playing Potionomics, so we'll see. Also, potentially could... Oh no, it's Cool Kid! Oh no! Scary jump scare chaser or something. Yeah, I also hate it how you can't interact with this. Oh. Now you're actually gonna jump scare me. Isn't that terrifying? Stand in like the center. Yeah. No, I guess that's good enough. But yeah, I think that's everything. Not sure what we're gonna do on Friday. We'll see. It probably won't be Amori. I might take a break from doing Amori for a little bit, just until my mental health is a little better. Cause I don't like to play Amori when like my brain is like in a heavy place. So we will wait a little bit on that one. But do not worry, it is not abandoned. It is not done. I will definitely come back to the series because I really enjoyed it. And this one too. I do want to do another Fog stream. So I will leave it as is. Also, we can see the badges I got today. Why search in the Nexus? Fog, events and locations. It's not showing any of these. Oh, why is it only showing the locked ones? That's weird. So we have, creature that doesn't look at redheads. Can I... Yeah, there we go. Now you guys can see him. I only have 3, which is... eh. Oh, that thing moves. That's kind of creepy. But yeah, I think that's everything for now. I'm not sure what we're gonna do on Monday, or Friday. We will see. I will get back to doing more in maybe like a couple weeks. Or maybe Friday, I don't know. But yeah, that's everything for now. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed Fog, because I really did. Yeah, we're done for today. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I had a lot of fun. So, and shout out to Cool Kid for showing us some cool stuff and running around with us. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys later. I'll probably be on Tuki tonight. Oh yeah, and I never moved that, so it's looks awkward. Oh well. In any case, I'll see you guys later.